Welcome to What the Fock is in the Box, the show where we take a couple minutes to show you what are in the lovely boxes that we sell. I want to take a minute to thank you guys for joining, and hopefully you guys subscribe. We really love the subscribers. We need as many subscribers as we can get. Today I have with me Mr. Hurwitz.
Mr. Hurwitz, you forgot my first name already.
I don't know who you are.
Who's that guy? When it's coming right?
Now, how's it going, everybody? We brought in a Jensen CMR3710, and we brought in Jensen to Dow Electronics for our retailers because they have customers in their shops that have all different types of budget. This would be on the more affordable side of installing a car radio in there, but it's rock solid, has a lot of features, and it's a product that if there is ever a problem, we're able to take care of our retailers so they can take care of their customers.
Mike, while I open this box and talk about this box, why don't you tell people what happened to your fingers there, buddy?
So I do work on the cars. Most of the time I mess up more stuff than I actually fix, but yeah, so like I said, we're going to redo the carburetor, and hopefully this will just clean itself out.
Good, good. I just didn't want people to think you don't bathe or anything, so we're good there. Box art looks great. Goes over some of the major features that Mike will talk about throughout the process, 2 camera inputs and 4-volt pre-out, all that stuff. Will look good on the showroom, so no worries there. A ton of features on the back, characteristics on the back, but we'll get into the box to show you what you could win if you comment with your dealer name. Right?
That's right.
Right?
So if they're going to subscribe, they'll see any type of new video come out, and they'll be able to win this. So just another
point. Also, what do you got there, Mike?
So here we have the wiring harness installed into a vehicle. So for your speaker, positive, negative, your turn on, fun stuff like that.
Nice. What you got there?
Some bracketry.
Some bracketry.
Screws and stuff like that.
Well, Mike's looking at the brackets. One of the things with this radio that's really unique, right? It's a flip out. There's not too many that are still out in the market right now. What that means is a single din radio that does have a monitor that'll actually flip out and up. So it gives somebody that's in a single din solution the opportunity to have a full double din screen, which is really nice in unique cars, especially going into older cars. They don't always have the most space. It wasn't really planned to have a screen. So a solution like this is always good to have, and there's really not a lot of manufacturers making flip outs anymore. So it is a unique piece. We do get requests for them a lot, so something that's pretty neat about it. But that's kind of
we get requests because our retailers get requests for them. So as long as you guys still have them, we're going to have a product like that. Important though, we did have one similar to this one made by same dual brand on it. That was a CD DVD player on it. This one is a necklace one, so it's very important.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's very nice looking. Mike, why don't you talk about this little radio here, what it's got?
So, single din chassis, that's kind of the big thing on it. We don't have it to power up, but I'm sure if you look up the model number, the Jensen flip out, you'll be able to see it motorized out. We have turned this one on before. It was one that we just took a look at it, and it does work very smoothly. But it's a nice clean design. Black shiny finish on the front.
I think the big call outs are always the hard buttons on these, what they choose to put as the hard buttons on them. They do have the phone buttons on there, which is really big for a lot of people where they're using Bluetooth a lot, where you can pick up, hang up the phone without having to go to the screen. I always think that's nice. I prefer a volume knob, personally. I don't like typically where you have to keep tapping a button. I'm very lazy.
I'd say in a given week, I probably only do about 15 minutes of real, actual work.
Shocker. I like to just spin a knob to turn the music up and down, so I think that's always a good call out on these.
I think you wanted me to talk about the back, didn't you?
I did. I was about to start doing it myself.
I kind of had a brain fart there. Let's see. So it's got 3 RCA out for front, rear, and sub. I was just looking at it because I was reading on it, but I actually haven't taken a real good look at it. One thing that is neat on it has front and rear camera, and on the rear camera on this one it has audio in, so rear camera audio. So they actually make a camera, and other companies do, where you can have the camera and the audio, so as you're backing up, if somebody says,
"Stop.
Hey, watch out," you can hear it through your radio.
Hey, don't hit me.
I thought was pretty neat. So it does have USB in the back.
Did you say you had a brain fart, by the way? Can we rewind
a brain
that?
fart. Is that not a term?
Is it like a brain cloud?
Is that like an old person?
Do you remember a brain cloud? It's a very, very serious disorder. You ever seen that?
A brain cloud?
You have a brain cloud.
Brain cloud?
No.
Never mind, Mike. Just
A
keep
brain
going.
cloud?
Yeah. You never heard of a brain cloud?
I've never heard of that.
Joe versus the volcano? Nothing?
Oh, Joe versus Book. I haven't watched that movie, but it's been a long time.
You let me down.
Did that movie come out in the 90s?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think that's where Flip Outs came out. I think it was in the early 90s, but definitely very popular. I got an older car from like the late 80s, and I would consider putting a flip out in just because I know back then that was the thing to have.
60 era. But also like the QC tested sticker on the side, right? So you know these have been QC tested. I think that's always nice touch for both the retailers and the customers. Any other features you want to call out? It does have a remote as well.
The only thing I want to reemphasize, it is Macless. It doesn't have a CD drive, which we do know that there's still some customers out there that use CDs.
I got something to get you going. Let's go do some damage. Let the dragon loose.
Nope.
What the hell is that?
But as a retailer or even a consumer, I mean, being able to use your phone and Bluetooth stuff to it is by far way more convenient.
And you did call out rear and front USB, right?
Yeah.
So you do have 2 USB connections on this. I'm pretty sure most of your customers have a phone. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right? So USB connection should be pretty solid. Bluetooth there. Ton of different options for the Macless. That's really where most things are going nowadays. So there is a remote. If someone wants a remote, that is there as well. Wiring harness, like Mike said, your mounting kit. And
Also a steering wheel control in. I didn't mention it on it. I did see it in there. So if it does have a car and still has steering wheel controls, it does have an input for it for that.
cool. We're raffling it off, right?
Absolutely.
What do they have to do?
They have to subscribe. Oh no, subscribe would be good, right?
That's just what we want. I mean,
I'm
we
sorry, but
prefer
to
it.
actually qualify for it, you have to put your Dow dealer account number and the dealer name.
Yep. Either
And,
one, number, name, or you can tell us why you don't or do like Mike. I'll take all of those as official raffle opportunities. But wanted to say thank you to the guys, Jensen, Jamie, thank you very much
thanks,
for
Jamie.
giving this. We'll raffle this off. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You have a brain cloud.
Brain cloud? Brain cloud? I knew it. Well, I didn't know it, but I knew it.